It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I am using a kit that was given to me by my friend. It's from Craftieliciousloves. I think it might have been a subscription because it came with some other goodies as well. So I will try to track down the information on how to get this, but like I say, I don't really know how subscriptions work. I just get stuff from my friends, so. Isn't it cute though? Isn't it cute? It's got llamas and cacti. I refuse to say cactuses, okay. It has cacti and the sun. And here are some of my washi that kind of go with these colors. I especially love that chevron. I will use any excuse to use that multicolor chevron over there, and you know, foil hearts, they go with everything. They're practically a neutral. So clearing off my planner, get that off to the side. Spin this thing around and start with the washi on the bottom. Flora had sent me some stickers and this whiteout tool because she wrote a note on it that says, I die every time you try to use whiteout. Maybe this will be easier. I'm sorry to disappoint Flora, but look at this. This is not any better really. So I don't think it's the tool's fault. I think it's just user error. I think it's just me. And I don't understand because when I use whiteout just on regular written documents, like I just, you know, oops, accidentally misspell a word or whatever, and I use the correction tape, it's fine. I have no troubles at all. I think it's just doing these really big areas. I just have no skills. So there's a little bit of whiteout sticking out there, evidence of my no skills. But oh well. Date covers. You'll notice I start with Sunday, but I didn't like all that purple in the background, and I thought maybe these hearts, even though they don't cover up the purple, they can at least distract you with the shinies so you don't really see the purple in the background because you're too distracted by shiny gold hearts, right? So that could work. That's a strategy. I put down Sunday 1st. I've been doing that last couple of weeks because number one, I have no weekend. So it seems like false advertising to be like, woohoo, weekend, you get to chill. No, I don't get to chill. I have to hustle to get this Etsy store done, so I have no weekend. I ripped the edge of the paper and I was just like, flipping pancakes. Okay, well, things happen, right? Just keep planning. So, I start with Sunday because it matches my wall calendar where I often just like jot down little things that I need to remember, and sometimes my brain is just not liking having to switch between Sunday and Monday all the time. There is one dog hair sticking out of my Thankful Thought box. What is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? So I thought I'd try to use one of these hexagon stickers, but obviously it's too small, so then I put some washi in the back, tried to trim it with big scissors, got littler scissors, still didn't trim it right. Had to turn the page over and trim it properly. Then I thought I'd put that one down, but I decided to match the pattern a little bit. So trimmed that one off too. And then put down one of those hexagon stickers. I really don't know how to use these stickers. And these Craftilicious kits come with so many hexagon stickers and partial hexagon stickers, and I have no idea how to use them. Because they don't fit anything, you know? It's like, it doesn't fit the full box, and it doesn't fit like a half box, like it doesn't fit anything, so I have no idea how to use this. I just tried my best. So in my goal, I decided I don't have a goal, I just need to keep calm and carry on, because this week was crazy. I didn't like that empty space between keep and the sun, so I put keep your calm and carry on, and I'll keep my calm and carry on. Just everybody keep their own calms, okay? And then I put down some washi tape and the This Week sticker, and the more washi tape below, not that you can see because it's out of frame. And then I was going to put this other write-in daily tracker, but it's pink, and it's pink on pink, and I don't even like pink, okay? Okay, all you sticker makers out there, there are some of us that just detest pink, so we would be so grateful if just everyone, it doesn't have to be all the time, but just every once in a while, can you not use pink in your kits? Like, nothing against Craftieliciousloves personally. I'm just saying in general, to everybody, recollections, you know, Mambi, stickers, everybody who makes planner goods. Some of us don't like pink, just so you know, and we will go crazy and buy all kinds of stuff if we find that it doesn't have pink in it, because that's so rare. Anyway, have to work with the pink because it's here. And again, like, these hexagon stickers don't fit anything. Like, what do I do with all these lines? We know I have no whiteout skills. So I thought, well, maybe I can put this in the background. And you might be thinking, why did you pick the pink one? And it's because color theory, okay? I have a little bit of knowledge about color theory, that if I want this corner to not be so eye-catching that I have to stay within the same realm of colors, which is pink. So that's why I got the pink washi too. And you might think, like, what is going on here? And I share that sentiment because I have no idea what was going on there. I was just trying to use these hexagon stickers. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. So on Sunday, today, I had to do a lot of cleaning because my sister had a friend coming down from Canada, our northern neighbors, and she's staying with us for 2 weeks, so we had to really clean up the house and be presentable. And then I knew most of my day was going to be driving to the airport and back, so I just put the full box that says Como te llamas, but not Como te lamas. I don't know what exactly goes on there. And then I put down a little dumbbell sticker and promptly covered it up with a car so that I could write that we drove to the airport. But unfortunately, there was a little problem with her connecting flight, and she just took a minute to go to the restroom, and when she came out, like, everybody was gone, just everything gone, and she didn't hear the last boarding call or anything. They were just gone. So it was okay, it was fine. But we just had to kind of change plans and go out to breakfast instead because we were already halfway to the airport anyway. And I had some errands, like I had to pick up some paper from Daiso, and then we went back home, and then we went back to the airport, and then we got stuff like stickers, and I got a Bulbasaur keychain from her friend. It was so nice. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon, just so you know out there. Not that you should care, but if you do, Bulbasaur, my favorite. And then, on this tracker, I'm writing down the time and the title of the sticker kits that I'm working on for reopening my Etsy sticker store. 9 hours on the Halloween kit. It was an entire day of stickers. It was kind of crazy, but I really wanted to get it done so that I can have at least 5 kits ready for you guys in my Etsy store once it reopens October 1st. So keep a lookout for that. On Monday, the 11th, I put down a little alarm clock sticker to remind myself that there are only 19 days left until I reopen my store, so I better get some stock in there. And then I covered up the alarm clock with an Etsy sticker that came with the kit. And then I thought I was going to get all kinds of stuff done Monday. However, there was a sudden change of plans when my friend who gave me this kit, Linda, she had the day off and had nothing to do. No one to be with or anything. And I had to do some shopping in preparation for a vacation that I'm taking next week. And I thought, well, why not just go shopping with her instead? And it's way more fun to go shopping with someone than to go shopping by yourself. So I wrote down Shocks, Girls' Day, because Shocks is our new, joke trend word for, instead of OMG, now we just say Shocks. Anyway, we had breakfast at Black Bear Diner. I had a Fiesta Scramble, so I thought that llama with the hat was probably not culturally related at all, but looked cute anyway. And then we drove to Vacaville, but I was not going to be able to spell Vacaville in that space, so I just put to Nut Tree, which is the name of the shopping center. We went to Michael's, of course, and Best Buy. Oh my gosh, Michael's had a sale on planners. 60% off, 60. I was just like, what? So I looked through, even though I shouldn't have, and there was a Happy Planner without pink. Dun dun dun. So of course I had to get it. It was only $11.99. $11.99 for a planner. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Michaels. So I got that. The footage is slowing down a little bit here because I need some time to tell you about this epic thing that happened at Fenton's, which is like a milkshake ice cream sort of burger, diner parlor thing. So we had some ice cream at Fenton's. We got the Fenton's Special, which had 7 flavors of ice cream, and we should have known that that's probably meant for like a family of 5, not just 2 girls out for a good time. But anyway, the waitress asked us if we wanted it in a dish rather than a tall glass because, we were sharing, so we said sure. But when she delivered said sundae, she tilted the dish a little too much as she was putting it on the table, and 2 of the sherbet slab flavors were falling off with the whipped cream and cherry, so I made a lightning reaction move to save this precious ice cream, and I caught it with my bare hands and shoved it back on, all the while chanting like, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no. And the waitress was kind of embarrassed, and Linda was just laughing at me. Thankfully, I had just washed my hands like seconds ago, so I reassured the waitress, like, it's totally fine, like, you don't have to make us a new one, what a waste of ice cream. However, after we went to 2 bakeries later in the day, apparently if you eat 7 flavors of ice cream, plus go to 2 bakeries, and have 2 milk teas, your stomach is not very happy about that, and I had the worst stomach ache ever. In fact, it was so bad, you're going to see me write down right here, that even the next day, the next morning, my stomach was still super grouchy. It was just like, rah, 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 rah. So, I learned my lesson there, and I even made it worse by having a black tea that was kind of in the evening, and I didn't even think about the caffeine because I am so sensitive to caffeine, it's ridiculous. Because most of the time I have caffeine-free everything, so I drink black tea all the time at home because we get decaf. But I forgot that in the real world, black tea has caffeine, so not only did I have the worst stomachache ever, but I was awake until like 2 a.m. just staring in the dark with this horrible stomachache. It was ridiculous, but the only good that came out of it was that I am now so ready to eat healthy. Like, I cannot even tell you. There is something about having the worst stomachache of the universe that just makes you want to eat healthy. Anyway. You saw on Tuesday that all I did was work on the Halloween kit, and so I drew a little vampire face on that cactus. And on Wednesday, I had to get ready for my art classes, so I had to do a template for ink doodles and find some reference poses of running, since we were studying running. And then I just did some, you know, other things like emails and checking messages on DeviantArt, that kind of thing. I had to do some laundry, so I was looking all over for the laundry icons. The ones that I found first were from Kina Prints, so I got one of those and stuck it over there on the coil because I needed to get one of my wash, dry, fold away stickers, which will be available in my shop in October, just so you know. Shameless self-promotion. Anyway, after laundry, I put down some washi tape and this sticker that my friend gave me that says, or actually she made for me, of me kind of losing it in my rage and saying, "Where's my money?" Because it's kind of a running joke now that I will never get paid on time. And so this particular month, my pay was just short of 2 weeks late. And so even though I don't get mad like that, like I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'm used to it. It's just funny to have that sticker there, so I use it. Putting down some washi first and then centering this full box that says, "Save the drama for the llama." And then put my art class sticker over the washi, so that was a waste. And covered it up with that pencil sticker because for some reason I made these art class stickers really narrow, like they're not wide enough. Why did I do that? I think I thought I was being clever and saving like sticker paper, because usually I do put an icon there, so I thought, well, why waste the paper if you're going to put another sticker there? But now I'm thinking that's just dumb. So I put another washi in between my 2 art classes. This is new. Usually I don't teach on Thursdays, but for those of you who have been watching my videos, you know I have been practicing watercolor for a particular watercolor workshop for weeks now, and it finally happened from 4:30 to 6:30 on Thursday, and I'm voicing this over on Friday so I can tell you how it went. We had 8 people. I think 6 of them are brand new, which was always nice to get somebody brand new in through the door. And they were all a lovely set of people. I have a feeling one of the ladies is also a planner, because when I was letting them just kind of doodle whatever they want with a watercolor, she wrote, "Bloom where you are planted." And I went, you know, that's a very common saying in the planner world, so I think she's into planning, which would be great to meet somebody in real life that is into planning. Anyway, on, what is this? Thursday? Friday? Thursday. Last chance to sew before trip. That's a lie. You're lying, llama. Look at you with your lying face telling me it's the last chance to sew before my trip, but it's not. Anyway, it was important that I practice the watercolor painting before I went to teach the watercolor workshop. And I did, a little bit. And it went okay, actually. What I didn't realize, though, was that I shouldn't have upgraded them to bigger paper at the very end, because we had been working on very small, like, you know, just 3x5 kind of photograph-sized small pieces of paper so that we could just practice a lot and just, put them to the side, let them dry, and everything would go really fast. And that was a great rhythm that we had built up for ourselves. And then in the last maybe half an hour, I'm like, okay, now we're ready for big 8x10 paper. And no, they weren't. They really were more comfortable with the small paper because we had these new challenges of having bigger paper. The paint would dry more quickly because there's like a larger space. So before, when you're only working on like a 5-inch piece of paper, it stayed wet and you could work the entire thing. And now all of a sudden you have this double big piece of paper and it was drying too quickly. So that was a mistake that I will not make in the future. Okay, I'm sorry. For Friday, some things that I have to pack for art class, including water. I like water. It doesn't keep you up all night like black tea. And then put down another Etsy sticker and a half box, and wrote down work on stickers because I want to work on stickers before I go to work. And I also have to film my comic making vlog. If you like drawing and comic making, there is a link in the description below that will take you to my vlog. I'm basically trying to make my own webcomic from scratch, from nothing, in 6 months, which is kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then also edit and upload the videos. On Saturday, there's something important that happens on Saturday. You may know this if you watch my videos. It is my bill due, but not really a bill. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's a student loan. I have student loans that I pay off the daily interest because they're basically ripping me off by not only charging me daily interest, but then applying it to my total balance. Like anyone who has a loan with Nelnet, I'm telling you right now, you need to start paying off the daily balance because you can save like anywhere from $200 to like $500 a month if you just pay off the daily balance instead of letting them kind of trick you into the very convenient like automatic once a month withdrawal from your account. No, don't do that. You are losing so much more money than you need to lose, so start paying that daily balance. Anyway, if you want more information on that, leave a comment because I really just get so mad and so infuriated by the way that these loan people are taking advantage of us for just wanting a better education. Oh my gosh. Anyway, on Saturday I need to pack my bags because then we're leaving for vacation the next day. I tried to put a sticker of me cleaning and singing into the mop that my friend made me, but it was too big, sadly, so I just had to put in a little vacuum and a cactus. I'm just going through and adding some more decoration stickers where there are big, awkward white spaces. I didn't realize that there were so many big, awkward white spaces until I zoomed out. So I tried to make them not so awkward. This week, I also started filling in some things that I need for my trip. And I got shoes and a memory card. I do need to buy some travel aspirin just in case. And a new cutting mat because obviously reopening my store, I want to have a fresh mat for my silhouette and just some other odds and ends. And then this llama, what's this llama going to do? I don't know. So I just said, and this too shall pass. Because like I say, kind of a hectic week, but it too shall pass. Walking the dog, putting another sticker there, and also had green tea. And zooming out, that's what it looks like. I have also just realized that I now have over 200 of you people subscribing to me. What? That's crazy. I know it's probably nothing in the YouTube world to have only 200 people, okay? But I don't think I even know 200 people in real life, so this is like crazy big news to me. So, as just like a big thank you, I figure the best thing that I can offer all of you is just another video. So next week, because I'm going to be on vacation, what's going to happen is that I'm going to plan ahead of time, and then I'm going to plan in another planner of what like actually happened, like more of a memory log, I guess. So you'll get twice the videos, so that's cool, right? And then I'm also opening up my Etsy shop, like I said, in October, and you YouTubers, you're gonna get something special, just so you know, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I better go film that other video. Okay, bye.